to achieve if you are elected Vice President Internal of the University of Manitoba Students Union?
There are so many things which I'd like to do. I think that a lot of the community events on campus could really give a boost, specifically a few concerts and social events. In 2009 there was a Lupe Fiasco concert, and that was a really, really good time. The one problem was there was a few logistical errors which from the executives which I've spoken with, but if things like that can be worked in advance and worked out, and we can have a large community-based event like that, I think it'd be kind of really bring everything together. Other things, just like proper budgeting, specifically with my background within commerce and with my work experience, I've had a lot of experience dealing with budgets and sponsorships and finances and things like that. So I hope to bring that experience into UMSU and work with what we have right now and make it better.
Great. So you touched a little bit on this in the other question, or the previous question, but what experience do you bring to the position?
As I said, my commerce degree and my marketing and management of organizations major at the Asper School of Business. I also have a third major, but you can only have two on your diploma. I'm graduating in May, actually. I'm taking one class right now, just to finish up an elective. Outside of the university, my experience lies within Paquin Entertainment, which is a national entertainment company, which works with the artists like Randy Bachman from the Guess Who, Kanon, Del Barber, and Tegan and Sarah, Nomax. And what I've done within that company is create budgets for road touring and merchandise, which some words of the budgets are actually around $200,000, and that's myself which has actually prepared those. So I look forward to taking that experience and bringing it to UMSU.
Oh, that's really interesting. Next question. So the new student pub has obviously been a fixture on the mind of the students for the past year. It's been almost sort of an obsession with students over the past year. So if elected, how would you like to see the new pub run, and do you have any plans you'd like to see implemented, such as, I know the cover charge was something that was discussed previously in the year, or do you have any plans for menus, events, that sort of thing?
Well, the good thing about student businesses and an executive are that my view of the executive is to manage the managers. Right. Degrees has a manager, GPS has a manager, Copy Center has a manager. These managers are really the people that are going to be doing the day-to-day work with the hub, and so when those people are hired, we really need to trust their advice and their input, because they're the ones who will. So with regards to the hub, I haven't spoken with her yet, but I do know that once it gets open, there's going to be a lot of interesting and neat things that can be done. I hope there to be, perhaps weekly or bi-weekly events at the hub. I hope that student groups have the right and are encouraged to book out the hub for their own private events. I hope that the hub can be a place for everyone to go to, and it's not seen as it's like a residence bar or a UC bar, but it's like a University of Manitoba bar. So, and I hope everyone can have a really good time. With regards to the cover charge and things like that, I haven't looked at the budgeting or the details behind that, so I can't comment on that just yet.
Great. So aside from the pub, how would you improve other UMSU businesses? How other UMSU businesses are run?
My understanding is most of them do a pretty good job right now. Right. Ways to expand upon them is basically with the pub or others is have more private events. I know that Degrees is sometimes booked out in the evening for perhaps charity events, student group events. If we utilize that a little bit more, it can get more students involved and create a space for more students. The Copy Center is one of the lowest places to get print material from in the city relative to other large businesses. So I think it's doing fairly well there, and yeah, I think overall the businesses are doing fine. If I were to get the position, then I would then look at those budgets and look at those financial reports and see if there's any room for improvement. But I don't have a magical hand that right now wants to dive in and say you should do this, you should do that.
Okay, great. So last question is just, do you have any ideas for new business ventures, or I guess new ideas? I guess that's just the gist of the question. Do you have any ideas for new businesses or new businesses on campus?
Yeah. Improving upon the used bookstore is something that I think could be done. I know specifically from Asper, there's a lot of books that Asper has their own textbook exchange program, which they used to have for a few years, and this past few years it's been kind of a little bit here and there. But if we really get to those first year U1 students a little bit earlier, perhaps, and advertise that the U bookstore is there, that it can give those students some more benefit to it. As for any major changes, we'll just have to wait and see.
Awesome.